Hello, hello. Join me today as I cook dinner. I am making quinoa and rice with kale, and I'm boiling the quinoa here with a whole clove of garlic and some za'atar. Here I am prepping the sauce that is going to go with my protein, which is tofu, and I have added some coconut aminos, some sesame oil. Now I'm going to add the rice wine vinegar, and then after that I am going to add a tablespoon of agave syrup. And what good is sweet without a little bit of heat? I am going to add 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. Now I'm just prepping the kale, and to that I am adding the cooked rice and quinoa. I wanted to have the same consistency as sticky rice, so it is a little bit sticky, and that is the way I wanted it to have with the tofu. Now let's prepare the green onions. I am chopping it lengthwise just to have a bit more in it. I love green onions, and this is a great addition to the tofu recipe that I'm making. Okay, let's prep the tofu. The tofu is reasonably dry, and I am cutting it lengthwise. And then after I cut it lengthwise, I am going to cut it into cubes as you see here. Now, once you finish prepping the tofu by chopping them into cubes, you are going to just give your tofu some dusting of rice flour. I did not have cornstarch, so I wanted to see how the rice flour would turn out. This is actually called sweet rice flour, and it is a great use of the flour. It is much lighter than cornstarch, and it does not have that heavy battery feel that cornstarch gives. Okay, now let's prep the sauce. So I have added more amino acid and all the other liquids to the sauce. I've added the garlic, and I'm giving it a nice stir. And now, in order to make this have a nice zing to it, I have added a thumb-sized amount of ginger and, of course, our red pepper flakes. Stir it around and then add the tofu to the mixture and allow the sauce to thicken. After the sauce has thickened a bit, then you can add your green onions. Give it a nice stir again and allow it to simmer some more. And that is the thickness that you want. It is done. Now it is time to plate it up. And that fragrant ginger is just coming through. Dress her up by adding some more green onions. And finish it off with some black and white sesame seeds. Now we want to tuck in, so let's plate her up and see how it tastes with the rice and the quinoa. Mm. Gingery and nice.